Okay, so when we're doing this, we want to keep in mind what the parent function looks like. And we'll do the parent function in green here, the natural log of x. The natural log of x is not allowed to go negative because I can't ask for something from e being 2.71828, that kind of thing, irrational. I can't ask that be 0. I can't make it 0 and I can't make it negative. So this is where I make my request, the argument of the natural log. And so that can't be, I can't ask for 0 and I can't ask for negative. So I'm going to get real close to asking for 0, but I can't. And then when I ask for results of 1, then that'll be when I get a 0, okay? Less than 0 is down here when I'm getting close. When I'm putting in, 0.00001 or something, then I have to expect that my output's going to be negative. I can get a negative exponent, and these are the negative exponents down here, and they make it really small, but they don't make my desired result negative, okay? When I get up here to asking for 1, that's when I switch over to be 0, okay? And I keep going with my graph, and it starts to level out because it's not completely level, but it goes up a lot slower. Because now if I ask for, let's see, what could I ask for? I could ask for like 100 or something like that. Well, how many times do I have to multiply that by itself to make 100? Well, 3 times, 4 times, maybe about 4 or 5 times. So that's not very high. So, that went quite a bit higher, and I don't need much because I have exponents here. Okay, so I'm not sure how clear that is, but anyway, that's the natural log of x. And now let's think about what would happen if everything's turned on its head and we have negative. So if I say the natural log of negative x, well, we know we can't ask for a negative, so that means we can't have x be positive. And we can't be 0 either, but we're just going to reflect it the other way. It's a little too close. And it's going to do the same thing. I'm trying to reflect it. Again, if I put in a -1, I get, I'm making a request. Let's see, if I'm putting in -1s, then they're going to say -1 makes it a +1, and my exponent will be 0. And that will indeed give me 1, which is the request. When I put in a -1, I'm really asking for a 1, so I say, okay, the exponent is 0 right there. That's my x-intercept. And you can tell where the asymptote, they ask for a vertical asymptote. Well, the vertical asymptote is the y-axis, okay? The vertical asymptote is x equals 0. And the x-intercept, well, it happens at -1 there. If I feed that -1 in here, it's going to give me 0. It's going to give me 0. I suppose I shouldn't leave that 0 there, but anyway, that's what I would get. That's my x-intercept. And then I'm going to confirm it. I'll throw up a graphing utility result.